We've got some fresh new young talent doing some things that I know you haven't heard before.
1, 2, 3, listen.
You got to have the why, and we know our why. So
you don't need to reinvent the wheel. Yep. Millions and millions of people have done this already. You can get help, you can get a roadmap, you can save a lot of time, money, and frustration. Welcome to the Value Add Podcast with K&K.
Hey everybody, Value Add with K&K. Crystal and Kenny here. Just want to say thank you so much for the support, for listening, the comments, everything. Keep it up. We'll keep going as long as we can.
And if you like what you're listening to, like what you're watching, tell your friends about it, leave us a review, maybe even give us 5 stars.
We love those.
That's how we can grow and continue to bring you guys value and spread the word.
Thanks, guys.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Value Add Podcast with K&K. Today, we have our good friend and jeweler, Ariel Berko, with us.
Hello, guys.
Yes.
What's up, Ariel?
I'm good.
We're, like usual, laughing and joking around. So Ariel doesn't have to go to the bathroom anymore, so we're good to go.
Thank you, Kenny.
Yeah. So I invited Ariel in today. Gosh, we've known Ariel for long time.
Over 10 years, I would say.
Yeah.
Over 10 years.
You know.
Yep.
Longer than we've been together. Yeah.
And Ariel's been in the jewelry business for about 20 years.
Yes, sir.
And he's been on his own for about 8 years.
Ariel's the owner of Brilliant Diamonds Fine Jewelry. There's some other Brilliant Diamonds jewelers out there, so just make sure when you look them up that you look up Brilliant Diamonds Fine Jewelry.
They're not so brilliant.
Downtown and soon to be
Yes.
Carmel Valley, right?
Yep.
Correct.
Where are you
So-
downtown? What's your address downtown?
8616 6th Avenue. It's the Jewelry Exchange Building. I am on the 3rd floor, but in the next 2-3 months, we're going to have another location for all our clients up north, Carmel Valley.
That's awesome.
We're building a beautiful store. Very, very excited. So it's going to be a lot
That's
of fun.
so cool for you.
Thank you so much. Thank you guys for having me.
Yes,
I'm very
of course.
excited.
Yes.
Thank you so much. I wear my bar
Yeah.
mitzvah for you guys. So thank you so much for having me.
I
I'm
love
very
it.
excited. Thank you so much.
So, Ariel, before we jump into talking about jewelry and all that stuff, I want to ask you questions to help consumers when they buy. Hopefully, they'll buy from you. Tell us a little bit about your journey to San Diego, how you got here, just kind of like, and all that stuff, and being an entrepreneur.
Perfect. Yes. So I am 44 years old. I am from Israel. Thank God I don't have any accent. So
Yeah,
people
I
think
couldn't
I'm
tell.
born here,
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So I was in like every Israeli, I was in the military, the Israeli military for 5 years. I was an officer.
Wow.
So I was 22. I came here to San Diego for a vacation, fell in love with this place, and 22 after, I'm still here.
Wow.
So
How's your journey been since you've been here? Like when you landed here, obviously.
amazing, just amazing, So I'm from Israel. It's very similar to here, but it's different. Here, everybody's so much nicer and the life are more comfortable. So I fell in love with the city, the weather, the people. Went back to Israel, went back to Israel, and then I decided to have my life here. I didn't know it's going to be for that long, but 22 years after,
Yeah.
I'm here strongly, married to a beautiful
Yes.
wife,
Yes.
Monica, and I have 2 gorgeous kids,
Yep.
Leo and baby Gia. So very excited to be here. And as we said, we're expanding our business.
That's
and
exciting.
Yeah, good stuff.
How did you know you wanted to get into jewelry, or how did you land in jewelry?
No, so I just came here for vacation, and all my friends have jewelry stores, the diamond dealers, wholesalers. So I came here, 22, party a lot,
Of course.
Doing the usual. And one day I woke up and I'm like, oops, I don't have any more money. What do I do? All my savings are gone. So my friend had a store in Carlsbad, and I used to take, it was a 99-cent store. I used to take a bus an hour and a half each way. I don't have any car, all of my friends have cars and stuff. I would go out with them, but okay, I have to go to work back and forth. So an hour and a half each way. Save out some money, and then I had the opportunity to work with my good friend. He needed some help in his jewelry store, and again, 22 years ago, my English was very bad. It's still bad, but it was very bad. And to go to the jewelry industry, words that I don't know, so it was hard at the beginning, but I fell in love with the jewelry industry, and I used to work 7 days a week, learning every day, learning experience. And then I left my friend's store 8 years ago, opened my own business, jewelry, brilliant diamonds, fine jewelry. And it just every year it was expanding bigger and bigger and bigger, that now we're ready to have another location.
I remember we bought some jewelry from you back when you were at your
Yeah,
friend's jewelry
correct.
In Old
store.
Town. I mean,
Yeah, it was in
people
Old
knew
Town.
it. Like,
Correct.
people, they actually knocked
Correct.
down the building.
Correct,
Right,
exactly.
but everybody knew it was like the small, skinny little
Yeah.
tower
Correct,
building,
exactly.
and everybody knew who you guys were there. Like
Correct.
you're like very
Correct. And you
popular.
know, you didn't buy, Kenny bought you a lot of jewelry through the
Yes.
years. So,
Yes, I'm
guys,
lucky. Yeah,
you're
Kenny's
very
mom
lucky.
is in the jewelry business, so
Yeah.
I've definitely gotten to enjoy a lot of jewelry over the
Very,
years.
it was
Yes.
very kind and generous. And guys, you just starting with the engagement ring.
exactly.
Like Kenny got the matching bands, the
Yeah,
earrings, the
yeah.
pendant, the bracelet.
Yep.
So, a lot of occasions
Yeah.
to spoil your wives.
And now we have a 1-year-old, and she gets the jewelry now. So
Correct.
Yeah, yeah.
Correct. Should I make an appointment with her 30 years from now?
Yeah.
Saturday, 10 o'clock,
Exactly.
for a big juicy rock.
Yeah, there you
know?
go. There you go.
Okay.
So you just kind of like it's just kind of like opportunity just landed in the jewelry business. Then you just learned it, and then you're like,
Correct. I love the jewelry industry, and I was literally working 7 days a week.
Crazy.
And I'm not really working. I love what I do, so it's not really work. It's like you guys, you know, it's our life. I love to go to work every day. I'm meeting an amazing people. So it just every day it's new experience, meeting new people. So it's a lot of fun. It's very, very rewarding.
yeah,
I could always see that about you too. I feel like every time we've ever been in your store, that you really like what you do.
Yeah, you know, I'm like Kenny, you know, when we see each other, it's like just always business and what you're doing. And I'm very similar to Kenny. It's like probably 24/7. I can talk about work all the time. So,
Yeah.
so it's
I'm sure
it's
your
very
wife's
fun.
like, shut up.
Yeah, exactly. You know, if not my wife, I would work 7 days a week, but
Yeah.
she would kick my butt. So I love what I do. So it's not really job. It's like a destiny.
It's a passion for you, for sure.
Very passionate. You know,
Yeah.
I'm very excited. I'm making people very happy. Every time, every single day, I have couples that coming to see me, and I'm Ariel Berko, the guy from Israel that nobody knows. I'm a part from this special moment of their life,
Getting
looking
married, yeah.
at some rings. So having amazing, I have like goosebumps when I
Yeah.
say that. You know, it's not just like I'm meeting people and I'm here. Here's my credit card, my ring. It's a lot more than that.
It's a building
very-
relationships and stuff.
Absolutely, absolutely. So
Yeah.
it's I still have goosebumps. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So yeah,
No, and I
it's
mean,
very, very
I've
fun.
referred you people, and
I think most of our friends and
a lot-
people that we
yes.
know
yeah,
have
and
come
then
to you. Yeah.
and then we'll kind of get into that later about why you'd see somebody like Ariel. But
Correct.
I think you're in a business where with real estate, somebody might be buying their first home, so that's a very emotional time. You're in someone where they're like
Correct.
before that they're getting engaged, and I've been every time I'm in his store.
and that's a really
we
emotional
joke
time.
around. There's
Yeah.
some guy in there buying it. We're like,
Correct.
hey, buy the
Yes,
ring already. What are you doing?
exactly.
But
Yes,
but
exactly.
it's I mean, it's a big deal for people, and especially a lot of people. This is a time where they're spending a decent amount of money. It's a cost, but it's you have to do this, and then they got the wedding. So this
Yeah.
kind of starts life for a lot of people. Like,
You know, people don't know it, but a lot of times when people coming to see me, usually young people, and the ring that they're buying from me, it's usually the most expensive thing that they bought. You know, except of the cars. You know, so
Sure.
it's young people spend money on the cars. Then it's the engagement ring. So a lot of people coming, they're a little bit nervous. They don't know what to expect. So this is why I'm there to helping with the process.
And like a car too, it's like something that we don't have experience with. Like we don't know the different clarities and why you would get, one brand over the other or whatever. So it's like
Correct.
a huge education. Because I remember, I've forgotten it now, but I even remember when we bought my diamond earrings
Mm-hmm.
that you were explaining to us the different clarities and why we don't necessarily need to get something that's super super clear versus one that's like a little less, and finding the right price point and all that kind of stuff. So it is a big decision, and it's something
Absolutely.
that none of us really know anything about.
Correct.
Yeah, I think jewelry is one of those things where people just really don't have a clue. Like they're
Correct.
coming to see you and they're like,
They're trusting me. And the great thing that in diamonds, you can spend sometimes $2, $3, $4, $5,000 more, and you won't be able to see the difference. So the reason why I'm so busy and successful, one of the reasons is that I like to save people money. You know, a lot of people coming to see me and like, Ariel, I have this X amount of budget that I want it to be, and we're looking at what they're looking for. But I'm like, hey, look at this diamond. Nobody's going to have a microscope at home or a loop, so you can save some money. And I want people to get beautiful rings, beautiful diamonds. But if they can save money, then they're just like happier. And of course, it's more referrals to me and repeat clients. So in the diamond business, you can spend a lot of money, easy.
it's unlimited. Yeah.
Exactly. But there is ways to get beautiful diamonds, beautiful rings, and still save some money. So this is one of my expertise.
Why would I mean, it kind of started off talking about the diamonds. Obviously, there's a lot of competition. There's a lot of
Absolutely.
places to go.
Absolutely.
I mean, we don't even need to name them, but there's places in the mall. There's places outside the mall. There's just
the big names.
yeah,
Absolutely.
online, all this. When somebody's just gonna go and start looking for a diamond, like whether they're
Correct.
going to you or somewhere else, what's
Correct.
the first step that somebody should take, like on like searching, and what should they be looking for to find a
sure.
reputable place?
That's a great question. So first of all, you want to go to a place, to a store that is a great atmosphere. There's a lot of stores out there. As soon as they see you, they starting to pressure you and this and that, you know. So first of all, you need to feel good about the vibe about the place. When
I like
people,
that.
people coming to see me, it's not just, hey, here's the diamond, is the ring. I like to know my clients, the guy that's sitting in front of me, the lady, you know. A lot of times the girl is not there, it's just the guy.
Yeah.
So I always ask questions, you know, is your fiancée, she's younger, older, taller, short, long fingers? Because the ring needs to fit the proportion of the person that I see. So it's not just to sell you a ring and a diamond. I like to talk to people like 20 minutes before we're looking at the rings about everything else, to know the people, to make a lot of guys coming nervous. They don't know what to expect.
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
They went to some stores and they put pressure. Just let's chill, have a conversation.
And do a lot of guys even know what the heck they're looking for?
Some guys have some pictures and
Yeah.
ideas what
Yeah.
their fiancés to be want, but some guys don't. And this is my expertise, you know, and I'm doing it like over 20 years. I meet thousands of women. When it's coming to jewelry and diamonds, I think like a woman. I know what women like, not what is the guys usually like, you know, what women gonna be happier with. So there's a lot for rings and diamonds to fit it to the right person. So
It's funny. It sounds so simple, but it's really not.
It's not.
Because I know people come in there and you're like, "Hey, what do
No,
you think
it's
about
not.
this?" He'll be like, "That's
No.
not a good like you." It's like, yeah, I don't think.
You know,
yeah.
I have a very strong personality, and I like
You
people
do?
to like, kind of. I like people to like what I like because I know what women gonna get more compliments, what she's gonna be happier. But of course, it's very important to listen to the couple, what the woman likes. So we're taking her ideas, my ideas. We can custom everything, and we try to make one-of-a-kind rings. We don't want you to have a ring that everybody have. Usually, the guy is spending a lot of money. Let's make it a beautiful, engaging ring. And when you're going to dinners or parties, women can see and look at your ring and get compliments. Because to women, when they're getting compliments on the ring, it's everything to
Yes.
them.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
what we
you
want.
know,
That's the whole
exactly.
thing we're going after.
Guys usually don't care,
Yeah.
but if you're getting a lot of compliments, it means she's happier, which means the guy's happier, which means there's more referrals to me.
Yeah,
you know?
you're so
So,
you did a job well done.
Absolutely.
Well, also too, like for my ring, we got to design it too from scratch. So you actually
Absolutely.
got the mold made, and we looked at
Correct.
it. So we didn't buy like, for example, a Takori setting or things like that. Like you
Correct.
could do that, but you can also custom make jewelry.
Correct. And a lot of people think because we have to custom made it, oh, it's more expensive and things like this. It's actually not. When we're making a ring, we're making it from scratch. So if it's one that's already made or we have to custom it, it's the same price. But we like to put a lot of, the couple touches into the ring to make it more one of a kind.
Yeah, more personal. Is there anything else besides, I mean, I totally agree with you. Of when people walk in, they want to be like not pressured because they're already pressured going. A guy's already like, he doesn't even know whether he has the money or not, or has the finance or not. It's still stressful because he's like, he wants to get the right ring. Exactly. Is there anything else they should be looking for? Or, they should kind of do research before they go in?
Yeah, so of course, there is the 4 C's for the diamonds that people, it's good if they're, kind of learning, and you can do it online very, very easy. A lot of guys, when they're coming by themselves, they don't know what is the ring the fiancé would like. And I'm doing something super, super special to take the stress away from the guys. I'm like, let's design a ring together and propose to your fiancé. If for any reason she doesn't like the ring, when it's usually never happening, but if she doesn't like the ring for any reason, or we made the ring in white gold and she wants to be in yellow gold, I'm like, you can always trade back the ring for a new one, no charge. Like nobody's doing something like this.
I know you're good at that, yeah, because you want them to be happy. That's what your goal is, yeah.
And when you're going to a store and they're making you a ring, and you're stuck with it. And I don't care about money and things like that. To me, the happiness of the woman, it's very important. So if she's 1,000% happy, I'm 1,000% happy. And if she wants something different, no problem. Bring it back. Let's put something together. And,
just like you said, it's not just an engagement ring. Hopefully, it's the diamond earrings or the
matching
tennis
band,
bracelet that I still need to get, or the necklace, or those things, the cocktail jewelry.
He's like, yep, absolutely,
absolutely. We're planting the seed. The engagement.
We planted a couple seeds today.
And then Christmas is coming, anniversary. Right. Now there is the push gift.
Yes.
When women pregnant and having a baby, you need to have a present, of course.
Yes.
So
and he didn't acknowledge that one. He was like, no.
I pushed that right out of my life. Yep.
Yes.
How are most people finding you? I know referrals, but how are people online? I know you have a lot of reviews on Yelp, I think.
Correct. So on Yelp, of course, I'm huge. I have like over 400 Yelp reviews.
Holy moly.
Only 5 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars all across the board. Nobody is leaving the store without a huge smile on the face. It's either from the diamond, the ring, the price.
Or your jokes.
And my jokes, of course. Yeah. And it's very important, not just, a lot of people, they're nice to clients when they're coming to look at the ring, and later if there needs to be size or clean or polish, they don't want to deal with it. It's very important to maintain the relationship after. We do free like when you're buying a ring from me, the warranty is free. We cleaning, we polishing your ring for free, sizing for free. Everything is free.
Yeah, you don't care.
So to keep people happy.
You're not nickel-diming people after.
Hell no. How many people you referred me? So let's say if you want to clean and polish, your wife's ring, and you're gonna come to me and I'm gonna charge you $50. It's so wrong. It's so bad.
It's not a good feeling.
It's not. It's not.
But also too, let's be honest. You own a business. Somebody can come in and get their stuff for free. Correct. They go by your jewelry store and they see something new. They're like, it's an opportunity for you to get a sale, which it is what it is. But it's also an opportunity that somebody might like something they want, and they're like,
or that they have a friend or family.
Yeah, it reminds them.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So I mean, it's good for business for you. It's like discount tires. Yeah. They patch your tire for free because they want you to go back to them to get their tire. It's the same thing.
I'm doing it because I'm a nice person and I want to do it for free. But of course, good things coming, out from it. Like one thing, for an example, that I do when people getting married, a lot of women for the wedding day, they don't have any jewelry. So it's either they're buying like something cheapy or they're getting some like earrings from the grandma. I give my clients, they can come and choose earrings, pendants, anything that they want for free. Take it for the wedding day. When you're done, a few days after, bring it.
Yeah, who the hell does that?
Nobody does something like that,
He does do that.
So it's making people happier. And I started to do it because I really care about women and want to make sure on the wedding day they're going to be, of course, amazing. but sales came out from it. Like
course.
a lot of couples that women stop by and she choose earrings and a pendant, and
It's
she works
smart.
for the,
It's
yeah,
a
she
smart
works-
business move. Let's be honest. Smart
Absolutely.
business, yeah.
And then the guy would call me, Ariel, my wife is gonna come today to return you the earrings and the pendant.
She's in love with it.
Yeah, tell her she skipped the earrings, so just take the pendants,
Oh, cool.
so it's turned to
Okay.
be something amazing again.
Yeah,
So when you're a
smart.
good person, good things happen.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah.
it's very important.
Yeah, I mean, I will say that people might take this as bias because we're friends, but I refer people to you in that. But Ariel's, you're very honest.
Absolutely.
You're very ethical, and you just genuinely love jewelry, and you love making people happy. And if somebody's
Yeah.
not happy, you'd rather do.
I am there.
You'd rather just say, "I'll lose money. I want you," because I know how you are.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You refer me so many of your clients and friends. So if I didn't take care of someone, they're gonna be mad at you. It's like,
Yeah.
hey, like Kenny, why did you send me to Ariel?
Yeah.
So every person that coming to my door, if you spend $1 or 100,000, are the same and equal. We're human beings, and I'm here to educate you, to teach you, to show you, to experience. If you want to purchase from me, thank you. If not, it's okay. But most of people when they're coming to see me, because the price, quality, it's pretty much done deal.
So let's jump into the fun stuff. Like
Yeah.
all the girls are like, yeah, jewelry.
Mhm.
What exactly do you specialize and focus on? Like just because there's so much jewelry, right?
Correct.
There's so much different options.
Correct.
What do you focus on?
Correct.
What's your specialty?
So we like to start from the engagement ring.
Okay.
It's usually the first item that a new couple coming to see me. So the engagement ring, it's usually a surprise. And then we like to do the matching bands, 6 months after or a year. So engagement ring, usually it's like a surprise. The matching band is not a surprise anymore. The couple coming together.
And that's what goes around the ring, right?
Correct. It's
Okay.
going, so you need to matching band to go with your ring for your wedding day, and the guy needs a band as well. So a lot of times when couples coming here, I like to do some wish list for the future.
Okay.
So if there's any event that coming, you know what to get your fiancé, your wife. If it's earrings, a pendant, bracelet. So we're making a list of like four or five items, and because it's important that when you surprise her with a piece that she's gonna like it, and you don't want it to be like, oh, I don't like it. Say, of course, you can always return a piece to me for a new one, no problem.
Yeah.
But it's nice if you're getting her something that she exactly wished or wanted. So there are earrings, pendants, watches, bracelets, anything that's coming with jewelry.
You're doing?
Absolutely,
yeah.
absolutely.
And you obviously sell to Corey. That's what's right here on the table.
Correct.
Which a lot of women know that
correct.
brand very well.
Why?
Yes.
So why? I mean, let's just talk about it because when women hear Takori, it's
Correct.
it's like the bell just went off.
Correct.
Why is Takori so special? Why do you sell it?
Correct. So I custom making a lot of my rings, but I love the Corey. Now they are by far the #1 ring designer in the country. So
They have nice settings.
they have beautiful, one of a kind.
They're from the U.S.
Yes, they
Okay.
actually in Glendale, California. Everything is made here in California.
Wow.
They have a beautiful facility. The quality, the specialty that they putting to each ring is just amazing.
Some of their like vintage settings and
yeah,
stuff have a lot
vintage,
of detail.
modern,
Yeah.
very detailed. So
And not everybody can sell Takori too, correct?
No, so every city there is maybe 2 or 3 stores that carry
So how many
Takori.
people can sell Takori in San
So
Diego?
in San Diego there is me and another 2
Okay.
stores.
Wow, that's
They're
that's
keeping
pretty
it very
amazing.
they don't want everybody to have it. They're keeping it very exclusive.
because they want that.
Absolutely. They don't want it to like every store have it and it's like another ring.
Okay.
And they're very, very focusing about the small details, and it's making the ring very unique, very special. So I just love the brand. And when I started with them like years ago, nobody knew them.
No.
And now they're like by far the #1 designer in the country. So
How long have they been around? Like popular? Would you say? Like everybody does.
So
them?
I would say in the last very popular in the last 10 years, and I see what they're doing, and a lot of other designers like 2 or 3 years later they're catching up with the Corey. So a lot of designers try to copy them. The very detailed ring that most women like. Some women like something more simple and elegant, but I love the Takori from the design, the quality, the service. Everything is coming perfect.
And their cocktail line, I love.
Absolutely, they have like beautiful fashion pieces. You have bunch of pieces from
Yes,
them.
they do.
Absolutely.
I like it because it's stylish, but it's also very classic looking too. Very classy.
The qualities,
You can
the
definitely tell
quality is good.
quality's there.
Absolutely.
I love their cocktail stuff because I think it's a good present. Like you can
Yes.
get for maybe
Yes.
$1,000, you can get a really beautiful ring or a bracelet or something
Absolutely.
like that. And I mean, I don't know the prices anymore now. It might be different, but like basically, I think for like $1,000 to $1,500, you could get your wife something really
Listen,
beautiful.
Kenny is going with the expensive stuff, okay? So
Mm-hmm.
2015, but we have a lot of pieces that's
Yeah.
starting from like 200, 300, 500.
Really?
Of course,
For
they are
200,
more
okay.
expensive, absolutely. And to me, jewelry, it's not the price.
No, it's what you like,
It's
too.
exactly. And I have pieces that are like 100 and 200 bucks, but they're beautiful.
The pieces
you know,
I have are
so
timeless, I feel like.
Absolutely. You have some beautiful
Yeah.
classic.
I mean, that's the thing. It's a
pieces.
Corey's going to be if this, if this brand were to go away and it gets passed down through generations, it would be
Yes.
it would be always, you know what I'm saying? It's like 100 years from
absolutely.
now, if the kids have it,
Absolutely.
it's still going to be amazing stuff.
Absolutely. And it's very, like it's very nice for me to have the Corey because when you have the Corey, you someone, like a lot of people when coming and they see me, you have the Corey. I'm like, yes, I have the Corey because there are a lot of stores that want to carry the Corey and they can't. So me, Ariel, having the Corey, it's huge because
Well, it's like an honor to be able to carry it in your store.
Absolutely. It's the integrity. They don't.
But there's guidelines behind it too for you.
Absolutely.
Like it's like
Absolutely.
you can carry it, but you also have to carry it the right way, sell a certain
Absolutely.
amount, and that's why
Absolutely.
they gave it to you. Yeah.
Absolutely. You have to honor the brand, protect the brand, not to copy it, and they're just like amazing people. I know the owner, the kids, the reps. They're like amazing people. So every time I'm selling a ring, from Takori, I feel great because I know the woman gonna get more compliments, and it's huge. And as I said, more power to me.
So, if you're a guy, let's just talk about the guy here buying
Correct.
an engagement ring. I mean, we can
Yeah.
we can pick a. Monty wants me to bring up Nick's name in here. Sorry, Nick. So, what exactly? If I'm coming to see you, right? Let's talk.
Okay.
I don't know anything, right?
Correct.
And I'm picking this
Correct.
ring. What exactly is? What question should I be asking you?
Perfect.
What's the conversation gonna look like?
Perfect.
So,
Perfect. So what we like to do. So sometimes when I'm talking about just guys that coming without their fiancé.
Exactly.
Okay. Just like someone is coming and is nervous. I will ask him a lot of questions. A lot of guys have some pictures for a ring. that
pictures
they
are
your
good to
can-
bring. So
fiancé.
bring
Correct.
pictures.
So bring pictures.
okay.
Finger size if you know. The
Steal a
shape
ring.
of the diamond,
Okay.
So we like to know if the size of the diamond, the shape of the diamond, finger size, and what metal, if it's platinum, white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. So there is two ways to do it. So a guy job is choose the diamond,
Okay.
and the woman job is to choose the ring part. So when guys don't have any idea what their fiancé like, I'm like, let's do this. Let's choose a beautiful diamond, put it in a simple solitaire. It's like just a ring with nothing. We're putting the diamond in the solitaire, propose, surprise your fiancé, and then come back together. We keep the diamond, and she can choose the ring that she likes. You propose to her, you surprise her, baby, I love you, want to spend the rest of my life with you. Let's go see Ariel. Nice guy, you have a weird accent. I want you to choose the ring part.
I saw, and I noticed the two. Obviously, you're already married and engaged, but
Yeah.
I noticed both you, me, and Monty's like, well, that's not a bad idea
Yeah.
because I think a lot of guys so pressured to get it
Correct.
right. It's like just get the diamond right.
Correct.
Even if they don't like the
Correct.
diamond, just then
You
get
can
the
trade
setting.
it back,
Yeah.
of course. You know.
What do you
And
think?
not all
What do you
women
guys?
know
What do you girls
exactly,
think?
'cause like I
Would
said,
you girls
when-
be okay with that if somebody does that?
Yeah, because honestly, I'm one of those. I mean, I think a lot of girls do grow up knowing kind of what ring they want. I
Correct.
wasn't one of those. So it was kind of hard for me to say, this is the style of ring that I want.
Correct.
So there might be some women like that, and it's
Yeah.
better off then to do it together, or if you just haven't gotten into that conversation with her yet.
Monty, you'd be okay with that?
Well, I know what I want.
No, but if,
But
if-
that's it.
yeah.
You can't buy. You know.
but you would rather say I'd rather get the band part right.
Correct.
Yeah.
You
okay.
know, it is so important to get your fiancé the ring of her dream. I meet a lot of women that their husband, boyfriend surprise them with the ring and they don't like it, but they don't want to say it to their fiancé because they don't want to hurt the feeling. So imagine a woman that got a ring, and every morning when she wakes up, she looks in the ring and it's like, I don't like it. I wish she got me the yellow gold or the platinum, the pear shape or the round. I think it's very sad. We want every morning when she wakes up and she looks in the ring, it's like, baby, thank you so much for the ring.
I agree with that.
I love it. Turn around. I want to give you a
honestly,
back massage.
You're
You know,
gonna have it for a really long time.
Yeah.
rest of your life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you upgrade it. Yeah.
You know, you're changing your clothes every single day.
At least a decade, right?
Yeah. Yeah, 5 years for upgrades.
Yeah.
But the ring she wears every single day.
I agree.
So we want to make sure that she's extremely happy with it. So this is one way to do it, because this way you kind of save. I like when a guy choosing the ring as well, because some women would think that, okay, just put in a solitaire and simple ring. It didn't put the time or the effort to surprise you with something beautiful. So I like when we designing the ring as well. And as I said, people are safe with me because I'm going to make you a beautiful ring. I'm going to custom make you a beautiful ring, or I'm going to get you a beautiful Takori ring.
You make it easy. You
I'm
do.
making easy, and you propose and surprise her. And I kind of know, you know, a lot of guys, I'm asking them, show me a picture of your fiancé. They're like, you want to see a picture of her? Are you a
Yeah.
freak? It's like, I'm doing it like over
Trying to
20
see
years.
what her style is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I can see what she would like. And always remember, you can trade the ring back. If for any reason she doesn't like it, you know, bring it back. I'm going to make you a new one.
I also
So-
like that idea though that you mentioned. I think a lot of us women do like our men to make an effort.
Correct.
And
It is true.
it feels
Correct.
really
Girls
good
love an
when
effort. Are
they-
you
Correct.
kidding me?
Correct.
when they spent a lot of
Correct.
time deliberating and
Correct.
deciding and figuring out and
And because they can
Yeah.
tell. They can tell
Yeah.
when they get the final product. Yeah.
Absolutely. But a lot of guys are not sure what they're gonna get, if their fiancé would like this particular ring. So we're doing the solitaire option. That it's great, but you're safe with me. Why don't you get the ring as well? And if she doesn't like it, bring it back. It
Yeah.
doesn't. It costs you zero money.
Yeah, don't stress
So,
about it.
Exactly.
And the one thing I will say is I think if I'm talking to a guy about a ring, and you know I don't really know anything, but they're like,
Correct.
this is a budget, and I think a lot of people think to get a ring which their wife, their fiance is gonna like, you don't have to spend $10,000. Like everybody has
No,
this number
no,
that
no.
you know, unless I have this, they're not gonna like it. I'm like, that's not true. It's really not. And that's the one thing I always hear
Absolutely.
people thinking they have to spend this crazy
You know,
number.
I think the beers used to advertise that your engagement ring needs to be 3 months of your salary.
Yeah.
You know, that excuse my language, it's bullshit.
Yeah.
You know, they try to make you spend
that's a pretty expensive
more.
ring
Yeah, they try
for
to
some
make you
people.
spend a lot more money. You need to spend what you comfortable. You know, a lot of young guys, they're young. There is more important things in life. You have to buy a home, a car. Get something beautiful, something that you can afford. We can always upgrade.
upgrade.
Can you also
Absolutely.
and you also let's talk about another thing is since we're in financing.
Yeah.
If somebody comes in, is it easy to finance a ring with you?
It's super easy to finance. Absolutely.
How's that process like?
It's, you know, there is a bunch of companies that do financing.
So they can do it through you. You know where to go.
Absolutely,
Okay, cool.
absolutely.
How long does that take?
It's take 5 minutes.
Really?
You know, yes. But I will tell you what, I'm going to tell you a secret, something I'm not supposed to tell you. I don't like when guys financing
Tell me why.
because they have to spend more money than what they can afford.
I don't
You
like
know,
the
so
idea
what-
of
you know what I
financing
mean?
So
either, yeah.
what do you do to get a,
Spend what you can spend right now. Put it on a credit card, you know, but don't spend you can finance
Don't go
but small
spend 10
amount.
grand if you have 5.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We can
Let me
always
make something
upgrade.
beautiful out of 5. Yeah. And I know
Absolutely.
you can.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you can.
And
I'm not. Like for me too. I wouldn't feel good knowing if Kenny financed a ring.
yeah,
Like,
I mean,
that
it's
would
very
be-
nice. It's very
Yeah.
generous.
Yeah.
But I think there's more important things in life. You need to accomplish
You have a
more
wedding
things.
to pay for.
Absolutely.
And then you have,
Absolutely.
like you said, the house. And the
Yeah.
whole
Well, the other thing
Absolutely.
too is I think, I'm just not a fan of a normal jewelry store because of pressure. I just don't like that
Correct.
kind of, you're not that salesperson. I'm really
Yeah.
not that. So, and I get some people that are, that's totally fine. Kudos to you. But I think when you go in there, they're trying to upsell and then they're like, just get the damn financing.
Absolutely.
Because I
Yeah,
do loans for a
absolutely.
living and I see
Absolutely.
people, what's this? Like, oh, I finance a ring. And I'm like,
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
you see
You
that?
know.
yeah,
I feel like I don't
No.
know.
You
Well,
know,
nobody's ever told me
yeah.
that they
Not
financed
many,
theirs. Yeah.
but yeah.
So you see, so when there was a guy who's gonna come to see me and he's gonna tell me, Ariel, I want to spend something for 5,000. I'm gonna show you what you can buy for 5,000, but let me show you also a 4,000. Because in diamonds it's very very tricky. You can get diamonds that cost you $1,000 less. It's look exactly the same, but you save 25%, 20%.
Yeah. Which
So
is a
it's
big
huge.
deal if it's
Absolutely,
4 to 5.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Don't forget that I do free upgrades. I'm getting my diamonds from Israel, wholesale price, so they're coming in amazing price. Get a diamond 5 years, 10 years from now, 1 year from now, you want to upgrade. You can trade your diamond for 100% money back. Some stores do that, but they're forcing you to spend 2 or 3 times the amount you spend the first time. I don't force you to spend anything that you're not comfortable. Any diamond that you buy, trade it back, you get exactly what you paid for because diamonds go up in value. So I don't have any problem to get it back, and then go for something bigger. And I like, when a guy can come and few years later do an upgrade because women wear the ring 1-2 years, they get
Style
used to
changes, or
Absolutely,
they want something
absolutely.
bigger, or, yeah.
Baby, what about the upgrade? So let's say if you want to spend 10,000, spend 7,000 now, and in 5 years go to 15.
Yeah, if you can, yeah, I agree.
absolutely.
I agree. I think that was like, even for us, for example, is I love, for example, some of the name brand settings. They're beautiful, they're gorgeous. But when we talked, it was more like, I don't need this crazy expensive ring.
Correct.
I'd rather have something that's classic and beautiful and feel like we got a good deal on it.
Correct.
So that's why we actually designed our ring with you. And I think
Correct.
we saved actually money
Correct.
on that. So when you say
Well,
that
because you
people-
educate.
Yeah,
Because
getting
Ariel
Absolutely.
sits there and educate.
Absolutely.
And then the other thing is
Absolutely.
the money that I probably spent on the ring, you're able to get all this other jewelry. That's how we
Absolutely.
kind of justify it
Absolutely.
too, because
You know-
instead of, oh, I got this one thing, but Crystal has all this other stuff that guess what? When
Correct.
girls go out and they want to look pretty and they want to feel special and they don't have other jewelry, it sucks. When they do,
Correct.
they're like, sweet, I
Yeah.
can wear it. Every girl wants that.
Absolutely.
It's like,
And I have a beautiful store boutique in downtown that I'm on the 3rd floor. So my overrate is so low. I'm getting the diamonds straight from the factory in Israel. So when people coming to see me, they're getting wholesale price.
Yeah.
If you're gonna look for the same diamond in different jewelry stores at the malls, it's gonna be $2, $3, $4, $5,000 more. So if you coming and you spend with me, let's say 5,000, like you spend like 8, 9,000. Because the prices are so much lower than the big brand names that.
And the experience is so much different than
Absolutely.
like walking in a mall and going into a jewelry store or like a freestanding building. Like the jewelry exchange is kind of a cool place.
Yeah.
Like it's
there's
kind
a lot of
the
shit going on in there.
I don't know
yeah.
if it really is historic, but it feels like a historic building, and you go in this
Yeah.
crazy old elevator, and
Correct.
like there's all these other jewelry places everywhere.
Correct.
But
We
they're
never
all
look
working
anywhere
together because some
else.
guys doing,
Absolutely.
like your guys
Like
there
your
doing the
old guy
custom.
with-
Yeah.
Absolutely.
down,
We're all
yeah.
friends and we're working together.
Yeah.
So, but
It's
don't
kind
forget.
of a cool vibe there.
Absolutely. But
It is.
3rd floor, brilliant diamonds.
Yeah,
are the best
absolutely,
by
yeah.
far.
Yes.
And I will tell you something like James, my partner, he always like when I have a couple that's sitting in front of me, he's like, Ariel, calm down, I'm very passionate, I'm very loud, I'm very excited when couple coming to see me. So
Oh, you love it.
I love it. Oh my God. And I want to give them the best before the price and the quality. I want to give them the best experience.
Yeah.
Experience needs to be very fun for the guy because he's already very nervous. So I
Plus,
want you
he's
to come.
spending money too.
Absolutely,
It's like,
absolutely, absolutely.
I mean, I have a story. I'm not going to mention names, but you know who I'm talking about. I referred you to a couple, and they were literally getting ready to buy. We're doing a refi, and they're like, "Hey, I'm gonna wait." They're literally getting ready to spend like $9,000
Correct.
on a ring or something, and they were in here, and I was like, "Wait a second, let me see the ring." And I looked at it, I go, "Yeah, that's you're getting ripped." I go, "What? Just I'm gonna do you a huge favor," and I remember I talked to them probably a year or two ago, and they're like, I know they've come back to buy more stuff.
Yes.
And they're like, that was probably one of the best referrals I've ever got in life, because
Correct.
she wanted something else, I believe, a ring, but she's like, we can't afford it. I was like, yeah, you can. No, you can. I'm like, yes, you can.
Absolutely.
And I think he even saved him money and got him exactly what she really wanted, not this other thing that they're going to walk
She's
into.
gonna settle for.
Yeah.
No, they're going to walk into a mall literally like a couple days, and they almost, like, if they didn't tell you anything, they would have bought, and they'd never met Ariel.
Correct.
So,
You know, I know when you're going to go to a store, everybody will tell you we have the best price, blah, 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 and they're not. I have a beautiful, store office on the third floor. My rent, everything is so inexpensive. I'm getting the diamonds straight from the factory, So this way, I also do in wholesale. I sell diamonds to some jewelry stores that I want to mention the names. But when you're coming to see me, you're literally getting wholesale price. So a lot of people, and you know what is funny? I'm telling to guys, before you're buying your ring, go to other 2-3
No, you
jewelry
tell 'em.
stores. Go shop around, compare apples to apples.
We look too for fun sometimes, just for fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
no, you even told us,
I
like,
tell-
look, go, because you
Exactly.
want me to know, even though, like, we're friends, like,
Yeah.
you're not getting ripped off. Like,
Exactly.
and we went around just
Absolutely.
looking. I remember, like, these things
Yeah.
around, and we were like, holy shit, it was so much more expensive.
Absolutely. I can give you a price and you're assuming that I'm taking care of you, but you don't really know, So I want you to go to another 2-3 stores, check the quality, check the prices, and you're going to be like, oh, yes, Ariel is truly take care of me, because there's so many jewelry stores in town,
And a lot of them,
online
look,
and everything.
Look, let's be honest.
But-
We're going to talk business. Most jewelry stores, they're in malls. They have a shit ton of overhead.
Absolutely.
And they,
Absolutely.
I was funny. I was walking through, UTC Mall. It's brand new. It's nice. And I'm walking
Correct.
by a jewelry store. And look, just like anything, guys, in life, I walk by and I see everything, and my mind goes, man, what's the overhead with just to pay all these people and this whole thing? It
Absolutely.
is insanity. So
Absolutely.
they have to mark up.
Yeah.
I mean, they're there for convenience, but you might have to go park your car and go up 3 flights of
Correct.
stairs or
Aren't the
an elevator.
markups on jewelry just like astronomical?
That's not true.
No.
That's
Okay.
what people think,
Okay.
but it's not true. It depends where you're buying it from, as I said, but I don't make 40, 50%, 100% on things like this. It's not exist. I wish some stores at the malls probably do,
But like you said, it's going towards paying their rent and the
They-
other
they
things.
have big overhead.
They
Yeah.
also have like a big overhead, so it doesn't.
I mean, rent
jewelry-
at the mall is not cheap.
Absolutely.
Like a Fashion Valley, or you see, it's
Absolutely.
especially if you have a
Absolutely. This is funny. I try to keep my overhead very, very low. This is why I don't do a lot of advertising and things like that. There is free advertising out there, Google reviews, Yelp review, everything
Referrals.
is free. Referrals, So I like to keep my cost on my operation very low, and I can give you a much better price, because if I'm advertising and doing a lot of marketing, my cost is higher, and of course I have to charge you more. So if I'm saving all this cost and I'm just busy by referrals and volume, and you're making small percentage of profit, it's not like
But you have
huge
repeat
marketing
customers.
people.
Like your customer
Absolutely.
acquisition is like nothing, basically.
Absolutely. I just don't want to sell you your engagement ring. I want to sell you your matching bands, the earrings, the pendant, the bracelet, your mom, your sister, So
Everybody, yeah.
Of course,
Yeah.
they need jewelry, and I know there are great jewelry stores in town.
Of course, yeah.
There's beautiful places. I know the experience that they would have with me. Like I'm the owner. Every client of mine, I give them here. This is my cell phone. Any question, you can call me, you can text me anytime. It's not like from 10 to 5, and call the office. Here is my cell phone. You can call me any day, anytime. I'm going to be there for you.
Yeah.
If you have a question.
Quick question for you,
Yes.
because I was in your office. It made me think. I remember you were there, and it's always like, guys are notorious for being late, or
Correct.
they decide wake up
Yes.
and say,
Yeah, oh,
shit,
yeah, oh,
I want to
yeah.
get engaged
Oh,
this
yeah.
weekend. Something
Yeah.
popped up,
Yeah.
or they just set on
Yeah.
it and they're like,
Correct.
Ariel, I saw you 3 weeks ago. It's Wednesday. Shit, I need that ring by Saturday. Is that
Yeah,
possible?
Absolutely. So it all depends on the ring.
Because guys are
you know.
terrible about that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I was
only-
in there with time.
Should be, right?
Some guy gave like
Yeah,
one
yeah.
day. He's like, you got it done. Yeah.
I can make it. We can put the diamond in a simple solitaire ring in 1 hour. And I have a lot of settings, that we can use. Put a diamond in 1 hour, so we can do it fast. But when it's coming to engagement ring, I'm very anal about it. I like to make people brand new rings. I have a huge selection of an engagement ring that a lot of women try them every single day. I want to make a new one. It's coming from the box. Nobody tried it before. It's perfect for you. It's the right finger size. It's fitting your diamond. So if we have time, it's always better. But 1 hour, I can do that.
Yeah. Because it does happen.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was in there.
Of course.
So we have, if you guys are not watching on video, then I'll try to describe this. So I know we kind of went through like conversation with guys and stuff. So what what kind of ring is this?
Okay.
Like give me a couple difference of
So-
what we're looking at, different rings, and
Absolutely.
what type of shapes are we talking about, things like that.
For sure. But before that, I have a lot of guys that are trying to educate
What is
themselves.
Mike?
Sometimes too much. And when a guy is coming in,
They've
of
done a
course,
ton
ask
of
him-
research.
Of course,
Okay.
and the guys when they come in here, they're always like, I want to have VVS diamond. Like VVS, it's almost like flawless. And
Yeah.
I'm always asking them, why do you want to go with this quality? Because it's very expensive, which means your diamond is going to be smaller. And it's not the smartest things to do for your fiancée. She want to go with the size. So I start to talk to them and explain them that you don't have to go to VVS. It doesn't affect the brilliance and the sparkle of the diamond. You want to go with the cut. So, sorry, what was the question?
No, so basically.
What kind of question?
No, so basically,
Yeah, oh.
like
Yeah.
you're
So-
saying is so,
so-
when they're coming in and you're looking. Now we're starting to look at
Correct.
rings and diamonds, and now it's
Absolutely.
getting like to. But you're saying people are coming in, they're doing all this research online, and they're
Correct.
like, I want the best ring for
Correct.
this, and then they start. You go, okay, you want that, so you're gonna get a diamond this small, and
It's
they're
gonna
like,
be
And
much
like you
what?
said,
smaller for what? Yeah.
Every
And-
woman wants the biggest diamond they can
Exactly,
get for
exactly.
whatever they're
And,
doing.
and the reason why I know you're right is
Exactly.
like there is
We also want it to be the clearest it can get, but there's a balance
You-
between
exactly,
what your eye can
exactly.
I just knew
To
a
a
guy
certain
that had a
point.
lot of money,
Yeah.
and he was marrying this famous model. I won't mention names, very famous. And I remember we were at this table and she was there, and I remember seeing a ring, and I was like, "That's all he got her?" Like I thought he was gonna get her.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Yeah, I paid $100,000 for that." I
Yeah.
was like, "What?"
Exactly.
And he's like, "That diamond is
Yeah.
is 2 carat is perfect."
Yeah.
He's like, "You can't." It was
Yeah.
flawless. And I was like, "He goes, dude, I could have got her this, but I want it perfect." But
Correct.
I'm like, "That's $100,000." He goes, "That's it. That's what
Yeah.
you get." I was like, "Holy smokes!"
Nobody knows it's flawless, for
No.
example,
He just wanted that,
Exactly.
yeah.
Everybody knows it's
Unless,
2
for example,
carat.
you take it and you look through your thing and you go, "Oh,
Nobody
that is
have a
flawless diamond."
microscope
Yeah.
or look in the pocket, So, of course, you're gonna get a beautiful sparkly diamond. So we want to make sure it's always perfectly cut, because the brilliance and the sparkle are coming from the cut, And we want a diamond to be very white. You don't want it to be flawless because it's very expensive, and you're gonna spend a lot more money on
Like,
something
a
you
lot
cannot see.
more.
A lot more. So there is a lot of ways to get a beautiful diamond that there is a tiny imperfection that you still need a microscope to see, but you're saving a lot of money and go with the size
And we
and
did look
the
at
color.
that even with our diamonds, whether it's the earrings or the rings and things. We look
Mm-hmm.
through it with you, and you go, "Okay, well, this one's going to cost you this much," but then you see this one here has a little thing,
Correct.
and then you can decide with your own eye
Yeah.
if you say, "Oh, that's way too noticeable. Like I don't want
Exactly.
that. I don't see anything wrong here, so let's go with this
Correct.
one."
For an example, my wife, we married 11 years, and it was the 3rd upgrade. So my wife have now a big diamond. It's an emerald cut. It's 3.5 carat. My wife have a tiny inclusion there, and people asking me, Ariel, why, you're a jeweler, you're a diamond dealer. Why is she have an inclusion? Because people think I'm getting the diamonds for free, It costs me half of the price.
Yeah.
It's very expensive to me as well. Yes, it's few percentage less, but it's expensive. So my wife have a big diamond. There is a tiny imperfection that nobody can tell.
Besides
But it's,
you.
exactly, but it's 3.5 carat. It's white. It's very clean. You cannot see it, with your naked eye, but you have a big diamond. So
So what are we looking at here? Like what
So-
kind of cut and ring is that?
So this is like a beautiful ring that's made by Takori. It's made in 18 karat yellow gold.
Okay.
And this is the size of a 3 karat round brilliant diamond.
Okay.
You know, so
And that's a Takori setting in diamond?
absolutely.
Or is that
It's-
your diamond?
It's Takori setting.
Yeah,
It's coming with all the small diamonds that like super high quality, but I use my diamonds. You know,
So
I get them
what's
all
the clarity on
price.
that? What's the
So this is a 3 karat. It's a very clean diamond. It's an F color, so it's
Okay.
very white. It's colorless, and it's an SI1, which means there's like a tiny imperfection inside that I cannot see that. You know, now if this diamond was a VS or VVS or flawless, it wouldn't look any different. You know, you would just spend
To
a
the
lot
eye,
more money
yeah, it's like
to the
you-
naked
yeah.
eye.
how much more money are you probably spending, like just in percentage?
It's all depends on the size of the diamond, but it's a lot more. You know,
It's
and again,
significant.
Could it be double?
It's yes.
Shit.
Depends on the size of the diamonds. Absolutely. Again, we want to get beautiful, sparkly diamonds, no question. But we want to also, you know, get you-
reasonable. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
And then what's
So
is this
so
cut
so
any
this
different?
is, you know,
That's
so
a
this
cool-
is another platinum ring with a 2 karat center stone. Very detailed, made
Again,
by Takori.
they're all Takori settings.
Correct, yes. So I bought like, you know, one ring it's like yellow gold, platinum, and one band that it's in, excuse me, this is the yellow gold, this is the, yeah, those are 2 yellow golds. I wanted to bring one in rose gold, but I brought 2 yellow golds.
Harlow's earrings are rose gold.
Rose, excuse
Okay.
me?
Her earrings are in rose.
Harlow's
In
earrings
rose
are-
golds,
Okay,
yes.
My
Correct,
bands are rose
correct.
gold too.
And this is
Correct,
Takori
yes.
too?
So yeah, this is like a fun anniversary band.
That's fun.
You know,
I
so
like that.
we're getting to the fun part. You know, and again,
That's nice.
I have a goal when people coming in to educate them as much as I can, and I'm sorry that I'm going to the money, you know, thing
That's what
because
everybody wants to
I
know.
want to save people a lot of money,
Yeah.
and I'm doing it on a regular. This is I'm getting so many Yelp reviews that people coming to ask for a certain quality, they're always going with a bigger diamond. You know, and a lot of times when I tell people the price, they think that something is wrong with the place because they show up at other stores and they saw what is the price and they're coming and they see me and like, why is so much less expensive, you know?
But
And
also,
then-
some people think it's not achievable too. So like that's
That's
the
what I
other
was saying
thing
is
is
they're
when
not.
you
They-
find
Yeah.
the right place. And unfortunately, with whenever you're shopping for jewelry, it always comes down to the price. It's always like,
Absolutely.
what can I afford? You know?
Absolutely. You know, there is the 4 C's, you know, the size, color, clarity, and the cut. I call it the fifth C is the cost.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know, so there's pretty much the 5 C's.
What do you think? Like the color, where should somebody? Let's say I'm
Yeah,
coming in
correct.
and I don't want to get crazy, but I don't
Correct.
want too low. Where's a good mid-range
Correct.
color that's
It's different
people?
for a ring versus earrings. Though, or
Absolutely,
something like that.
absolutely. So it all depends on the size of the diamond that you are
Monty,
going
make
with.
sure you're recording this
you
part.
know,
Okay.
For an example, you know, colors, you know, the whitest diamond starting from a D. There's no A, B, or C. So it's going from D all the way down. So D, E, F, the colorless, and G, H, I, J, the near colorless.
Okay.
So you don't want to go to D, E, F because, you know, it's very hard to see the difference. You want to go with a G or an H color. But again, it all depends on the size of the diamonds as well.
So the bigger it gets, the more clarity you probably want, I would imagine.
You always want it to be clean and
Right.
white, but if you're going, and of course it depends on your budget, but you want a diamond to be clean and white,
Yeah.
but you don't want it to be like too white, too clean, because then they're getting like very expensive. When you're getting a ring in yellow gold or rose gold, definitely you can go a little bit lower on the color because the gold or the rose gold reflect the color on the diamond. So you can go with like I, J, K color. And again, you're saving money by going lower and you can go with a bigger diamond. You know, so the guy is always the quality, smaller diamond. Women are into the 2 S's, size and sparkle. So you as a guy, don't think what you like, what you comfortable. Think what your fiancé gonna be happy with.
Yeah, I mean, you've been selling David's ring for 20 years. You know what guys come in and you know what the women ultimately wants. They want a bigger sparkly
Absolutely,
ring.
but I have a lot of guys that she's gonna like what I'm gonna choose for her, and I know what she likes and everything. Sometimes guys they're thinking like guys and they want like.
And unfortunately, those are the women who are like looking at their ring every day. Like I don't like it, but I'm not gonna say anything.
I had a guy that his fiancé was size 4. She had a tiny finger. Size 4 is very small, and he wanted to create a really wide ring for her, and it would look ridiculous on a finger because she have a small finger. The ring is gonna be wide. It's gonna make the center stone look small, and I'm like, hey, buddy, it's not something that she wants. You like it, right? Let me help you, And I was not arguing with the guy, but he got upset at me. It's like, that's what I want. I'm like, let me help you. This is my job. I can, whatever you want, here, I put it together for you. But I know she won't like it. Trust my expertise. Trust my knowledge.
Yeah.
Let me help you out. She's going to be so much happier with the ring, so.
Once she tries it on, though, that's the thing. Like,
Yes.
even if the ring's beautiful off.
Absolutely. And
Yeah.
of course, she didn't like the ring. Of course, I'm not going to mention his name, but she
you
was
fix
size
it?
4, and I made him a new ring
Ah.
for no charge.
Yeah.
Because I told him, I told you so.
Yeah.
And he got a little bit upset with me. And I said, let's do
He'd
it.
probably give you a good review in the end.
No,
yeah.
I got an amazing review
Yeah.
with one of my best friends now,
Yeah.
So, guys, when you're coming to see me, be open mind.
Yes.
Bring your, what you like to do. Take my expertise. Together, let's build something beautiful.
Cool.
Very, very important.
So where is the store going to be? What's the address going to be in Carmel Valley?
Yeah.
Do you know?
So it's in the, I don't know the address.
It's okay.
It's in the Pacific Island Ranch. It's the new mall in Carmel Valley. But of course, my store right now, it's in downtown, Brilliant Diamonds Fine Jewelry.
Yep.
You can find me on YELP, Facebook.
What's the best contact for you?
So my cell phone.
What's your cell phone number?
619-813-4002. You can call me, you can text me. My wife won't like it, but I'm very passionate, If I'm not in the office, my team are great,
Yeah, they
know
are.
what they're doing, so call me.
You might
text
see your
me.
wife in there. You might see Leo in there running around.
My wife, my dog Monster. It's a very fun environment.
You're on Instagram and Facebook and all
Absolutely,
that fun stuff.
yes. Instagram, it's Brilliant DIA, one word, and Facebook,
Wow,
Brilliant Diamonds.
400 reviews on Yelp. I mean, if that
a
doesn't
lot.
tell,
In
I
8
mean-
years, it's huge.
I mean,
It's
if that
huge.
doesn't
lot.
tell you to
Yeah.
just, look, I mean, if you're looking around, just go give Ariel a shot. Like, just go
Yeah.
by. Like,
Everybody have a friend, and they know someone. And I tell people, call me. You don't have to purchase anything from me. Show me the diamond, the GIA, the certificate. Let me help you out. Let me make sure that you got a beautiful diamond, because people don't know. Over 80% of the diamonds in the market, they cut poorly. Over 80%. So a lot of stores that don't care about you, they're going to sell you something. There is a tiny problem. You won't know. The price is half. Don't buy anything from me. Let me be,
because you
Like, you're happy to educate.
you're looking,
Absolutely,
you're
for-
looking, you
absolutely.
know what you're getting.
Absolutely.
You know where your supplier, they know what you want. Yeah.
Absolutely. And people looking online, and they don't know what they're buying. Diamonds can have so many problems. They think that they get great price, but it's not, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You don't have to purchase anything from me. Call me, just tell me, Ariel, I saw this diamond. Should I buy it? If it's a perfect price, beautiful diamond, I will tell you, buy it for sure. I'm just that honest. In the
Yeah.
future, if you want something from me, call me. But in diamonds, it's not like this bottle of the water. It's water, whatever the price. Diamonds is very, very tricky, and there's a lot of great people out there. There's very nice stores out there, but there's also people, not the nicest people. Give me a call me, text me.
Well, there's people who are in it for the sale, and you want the
Of course.
relationship.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's a business, and
Yeah.
we're all there to make a sale. We're all there to make money. But it's also the experience. It's to take care of people.
Right.
If I know that I save you a lot of money, I know I'm going to get a lot of referrals from you. And it's not like one time, you came the ring and you disappear. I want you to come back to me for any other
I think
piece of
that's the
jewelry
one thing
later.
I can say. Like when you meet with Ariel, or when we meet with Ariel, anybody who meets with him, one thing people can say about you is that you care more about making the person happy or the relationship
about the sale.
Absolutely, absolutely. You
Yeah.
know,
Because the sale comes when you
Ab-
make people
absolutely.
happy. It's there.
but you see, when you come into the office,
Yeah.
it's first of all, it's hug, it's kisses.
Yeah.
We like, we joke,
Gucci,
we, you know,
Gucci, yeah.
Gucci, Gucci. You know,
Yeah.
I'm getting crazy. So it's the experience. It's making people feel good. I'm not there to charge your credit card. I'm there to take care of you. I'm there to create you and your wife a beautiful piece of jewelry, you know, and
Yeah.
make sure that you guys are extremely happy. And I'm there for you from A to Z. In the future, anything that happened, you know, the ring got scratched, we need to size it, we need to clean it, we need to polish it. I'm there, bring it. It's take half an hour, do it for you for free. You know, a lot of stores, if you need to take the ring to do anything on it, it's take like 3-4 days. My
they'll
jeweler is
charge,
here there
yeah.
with me, you know, in half an hour, taking care of everything. We're gonna have a cup of coffee, wine, mimosa. While we're talking, the ring is gonna be done, so you don't have to come back later, you know.
So everybody, you got the contact information for Ariel. Ariel, I just want to say,
That's it?
I know you I've known you for 10 years.
Yes.
I'm really proud of you because I remember
Thank
when we were
you.
talking, when you went out on your own, we were having those conversations. So
Thank you.
the fact that you have 400 reviews on Yelp, a lot of businesses
Yes.
don't even have, you know,
And you're getting
10
your second
reviews.
location.
Correct.
That's so
Yeah,
cool.
and
It's huge.
I think people need to realize like you're super passionate, but when they go see you, like this is exactly what you're gonna get, maybe a little bit more.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'd say a little turned up.
Yeah. And so I appreciate you coming on,
Of course.
and hopefully everybody learned a little bit about jewelry and why you should shop around. And look, he even said
Absolutely.
just shop me around too.
Yeah.
And if you want to Corey too, he's one of maybe 3 people.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah.
You guys are amazing couple. Thank you for the support. Thank you, me and you talking business.
Yep.
I learned a lot from you guys. You know, I don't want it to be over. Can we do episode number 2 or something?
Right.
But you know, thank you for the support. You guys are amazing people, and we here to be good people. Before of business, before of money, you know, to help each other, educate each other, take care of each other, and good things. You know, karma.
And look, I mean, at the end of the day, I know when I refer you somebody, I know exactly the
Absolutely.
phone call I'm going to get back. It's like,
Absolutely.
oh my gosh, you're right. He's funny. It's this.
Absolutely.
And I know you're going to take extra special care of anybody that comes in. So I think it's
Absolutely.
huge. It's a compliment when
Absolutely.
we send somebody.
Absolutely.
And that's why I brought you on
Absolutely.
today. And
Absolutely.
guys, thanks for watching. If you need to contact us, you know where to find us.
Mm-hmm.
And if you need to contact Ariel, you know where to find him. And if you're a guy that's sitting on the fence that needs to go and just look at diamond rings or engagement rings and you want no pressure, then go visit Ariel.
Yeah, thank you so much. If I can just say one thing,
Yes.
you know, thank God I'm very successful. It's, you know, thank to my wife, Monica, that she had to sacrifice a lot when we
Yeah.
opened the business like 8 years ago. I worked almost 7 days a week.
I remember.
So, you know, so thank you,
And now you
Monica,
have 2
so
beautiful
much.
babies
And my
and
2 beautiful
gorgeous
babies.
wife.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So thank God for everything. Thank you guys. And
Yeah.
I love you guys.
Thanks, Ariel.
Thanks,
You're
Ariel.
welcome.
All right, guys.
Thank you.
That was good.